morning, everyone. My name is Alison Scudds, and I'm a CrossFit athlete, and I'm super excited to be taking you through a full day of my nutrition and training. Let's get after it. So usually in the mornings, I don't have the biggest appetite, but I know that I have to get some fuel in before I start my training. So I have created the breakfast smoothie, which I'm gonna take you guys through. And I've also added in some of these Trifecta hard-boiled eggs. They're amazing because they're already cooked and peeled, so all I have to do is just pop them into the microwave. Next up is the breakfast smoothie. Gonna start off with 1 banana, then about 70 grams of oats, 20 grams of syrup, and then a scoop of protein. I'm using the X-Works Peanut Butter Grow. So I found this breakfast to be pretty much perfect before my first training session. It's really easy to get down because I just have to drink this guy and have the 2 hard-boiled eggs, and that puts me at about 90 carbs, 50-ish protein, and 15 fat to get the day started. All right, gonna finish my smoothie on the road. Headed out to the gym. When the gyms closed down last year, we were lucky enough to be able to build a garage gym at my boyfriend's mom's house. And we only live a mile down the road, so that's where I'm headed now. So quarterfinals just wrapped up, and I'm super excited to be moving on to the next phase of competition, which is called the semifinals. This is kind of my first week back, like reloading back up to the volume after taking a little bit of a deload last week after the competition. And today on my first session, I've got rowing and burpees, pretty simple. I'm just getting some cardio in, and I'll start off my session with some stretches and kind of like prehab exercises that I do every day. All right, we got vintage culture on the Sonos, about to hit 10 rounds for time, 500-meter row, 15 burpees. Simple but nasty. My nutrition is pretty much the same when I'm competing and when I'm not competing. It's a little bit more regimented during a competition and leading up to a competition, just because of the nerves and the 10 million other things that you have to think of going into a competition. And so I like to structure my nutrition just a little bit more, because I've found that if I kind of leave it up to, I'll just do what I'm feeling, I either don't have an appetite or I'm really tired of thinking about 10,000 other things. And so I have missed the mark on nutrition definitely before at a competition. And so I'm really disciplined in making sure that I have a set plan, and it doesn't necessarily mean like I'm going to prep out like every single meal, but I at least have like a skeleton kind of what I'm going to be eating. All right, that's it for session 1. Gonna head back to the house now to grab some lunch before I get to the gym for session 2. All right, so for lunch, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple today with the Trifecta classic meal. We've got chicken tenders with brown rice and mixed vegetables. Gonna just heat this one up. And then to spice it up a little bit, I'm gonna add this Greek salad that I made the other night for dinner and some buffalo sauce from Primal Kitchen. They have a lot of good flavors and super healthy ingredients that make any meal up a notch. The Trifecta classic meals are perfect for days when I'm hustling around and don't have a ton of time to prepare my lunch. They have all the nutrition facts on the label, making it really easy to track, and just knowing that they're putting in super clean and fresh ingredients. All right, back to the gym for session 2. I've got some on-the-go fuel with my fruit snacks and my shake, X-Works Motion and Grow and Lift, which is creatine, protein, and carbs. Lots of carbs to fuel my body before my second session. All right, first part is going to be a 21-minute EMOM. First minute is supposed to be a pegboard, but sadly, that's one of the only pieces of equipment we don't have here, so I'm gonna do some sort of pull-up modification. Second minute is 2 ring handstand push-ups, and third minute is just like an easy row at your 2K pace. I recently found these pizza crusts from Banza. If you guys have ever tried their pasta before, it's chickpea based, so it's a higher protein content. These are perfect personal size for me, and I'm gonna put some Trifecta bison chopped up on top, as well as some other healthy toppings, which I'll take you guys through. But the macros on these are really good, and the texture is
super like airy, but also crunchy, which is phenomenal in my opinion. Having the a la carte meat is what makes Trifecta super versatile, because they have the pre-made meals like I had for lunch, but then if you're somebody who likes to get a little bit more creative with your meals, or you don't like having the same flavors over and over, you can get the meat a la carte, because the meat usually takes the longest to prepare. Next is some fennel salami, some Italian bomba hot pepper sauce. Topped it off with a little bit of fresh bell pepper, and in they go. Also, as you can see, we've been working on a puzzle here, but if you've ever done a puzzle with cats, you'll know that it's 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. All right, guys, that's it. Just gonna make my sleepy time tea, wind down, do some stretching before bed, get up tomorrow and do it all over. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you learned a little bit about my style of nutrition and training. Make sure to follow along at Scudds on Instagram and YouTube to check out some more of my nutrition and training, and I'll see you guys there.